Hey there, Vikings faithful. Skull Nation, what's good? We're diving into some juicy draft talk today. And oh boy, do we have a wild card to unpack. The Vikings are staring down just 4 picks in the 2025 NFL Draft. Yep, you heard that right, so every choice has to hit like a Justin Jefferson deep ball. There's a name buzzing around that's got my purple heart racing. Ole Miss J.J. Pegues. Could this versatile beast be the hidden gem Minnesota needs? Stick with me as we break down why this guy's got everyone talking. From his bone-crushing tackles to, wait for it, Wildcat quarterback snaps. Ready to get hyped? Let's roll. Now, picture this. A 6'2", 309-pound defensive tackle who's not just clogging up the middle but also flipping the script on offense. That's J.J. Pegues for you. A guy NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah calls a fun, versatile piece. Over 5 college seasons, split between Auburn and Ole Miss, Pegues racked up 126 tackles, 29 for loss and 10 sacks. Those aren't just numbers. They're proof of a relentless motor. But here's the kicker. He's not your average lineman. Why's everyone from PFF to draft gurus losing their minds over him? Let's dig into the tape and find out. PFF's Mason Cameron dropped a bold take, calling Pegues a perfect day 3 fit for our Vikings. Why? Because Brian Flores and Kevin O'Connell love players who can do it all. Cameron says versatility is Pegues' calling card, and the stats back it up. An 87th percentile run defense grade and an 84th percentile mark as a pass rusher on true pass sets. Imagine Flores scheming this guy all over the line, disrupting plays before they even start. But hold up, what makes him so special that he's got analysts buzzing? Let's zoom in on that run defense dominance next. Pegues is a brick wall against the run, folks. PFF slapped him with an 81.8 run defense grade in 2024, 8th best among SEC defensive linemen. That's no small feat in a conference stacked with talent. He's got this knack for blowing up plays, using his size and quickness to stonewall blockers. But it's not just about holding ground. It's about creating chaos. So why's this a big deal for the Vikings? With only 4 picks, we need guys who can step in and make an impact right away. Is Pegues that dude? Or is there more to his game we need to unpack? Alright, let's get wild. Pegues isn't just a defender. Ole Miss had him moonlighting as a Wildcat quarterback. Yeah, you read that right. In 2024, he took 21 carries for 69 yards and punched in 7 touchdowns. Picture this mountain of a man rumbling through defenders in goal line packages. It's like watching a tank do a spin move. But here's the question. Do the Vikings, with Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason already in the backfield, need those gadget plays? Or is this just a bonus that makes Pegues too intriguing to pass up? Let's talk about that fit. Minnesota's got a stacked running back room now, with Jordan Mason signed to spell Aaron Jones in short yardage situations. That might mean Pegues offensive snaps take a back seat. But hear me out, his value isn't just in those Wildcat runs. It's about the mindset, his relentless energy, his ability to flip a game on its head. Lance Zierlein from NFL Network says Pegues can be hell on wheels when he's locked in, though he needs to polish his technique. So what's the ceiling for a guy like this in Flores' scheme? Let's dream big for a second. Brian Flores loves versatile weapons, and Pegues fits that mold like a glove. Daniel Jeremiah called him a Swiss Army knife. And it's easy to see why. One snap, he's plugging gaps as a defensive tackle. The next, he's kicking out as a massive edge rusher. That kind of flexibility lets Flores get creative, maybe even throwing curveballs at opposing offenses. Vikings fans, imagine Pegues collapsing the pocket on 3rd and long, forcing a punt. What's the one thing holding him back from being a slam dunk pick? Let's zero in on that pass rush. Here's the flip side. Pegues' pass rush grade in 2024 was a modest 65.6 per PFF. Not exactly lighting up the stat sheet there. Zierlein notes he's quick off the ball but not always explosive into contact, and his technique needs work to beat double teams consistently. For a Vikings defense that thrives on pressure, that's a red flag. But is it a deal breaker? With Flores' track record of turning raw talent into playmakers, could Pegues develop into a pass rush threat? Let's weigh the risk versus reward. Day 3 picks are all about finding diamonds in the rough, and Pegues screams potential. The Vikings need value with their limited draft capital, and a guy who can contribute on both sides of the ball while anchoring the run defense is a steal. But here's where you come in, Skull Nation. Do we roll the dice on a project like Pegues, or play it safe with a more polished prospect? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you're feeling. Let's talk about how he stacks up in this draft class next. So, where does Pegues fit in the grand scheme? The 2025 draft is deep with defensive line talent, but few guys bring his unique combo of size, hustle, and, let's be real, Wildcat flair. With Flores and O'Connell calling the shots, Pegues could be the kind of high-upside pick that defines this draft for Minnesota. Alright, Vikings fans, it's time to get loud. Smash that like button, drop a comment with your draft predictions, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this with your crew, and let's keep the Skull vibes strong. Who's your dream pick for the purple and gold? Let's go. Note: I verified the news about JJ Pegues and the Vikings' interest, and it checks out based on recent reports from PFF, NFL Network, and other sources. No red flags for false info here. I also checked for updates on Vikings.com and other NFL sites but didn't find any breaking news that changes the narrative. If you want me to dig deeper or tweak anything, let me know.